Hello guys, welcome, welcome back. Two videos in a row, right? This is awesome. Anyways, I have made a teleport command, a TPA command, a TPA here command, and a TPA accept command. So I'm gonna be showing that off today. Um, so I'm gonna explain what each command does. So first of all, we need to create a TPA command, and it needs to accept a player, a value argument of a player, and we'll make use of the compute to check if it's equal to yourself, and if it is, then we send a message saying if it's successful, since this is true, then you can't we send a message saying you can't teleport to yourself, and if it's false, it'll execute this list of actions. So this list of actions checks if the last player is someone's already trying to teleport to them. So we check if our player has a last player, and if it does, then we tell the executor of TPA trying to teleport to the other player, tell them that the player has a pending request. Please wait. Okay. So since it if it does, then yes, we tell them they have a pending request, and etc. We don't execute the teleport request. And if it doesn't, we put ourselves in the last teleport, the teleport request of TPA, and we notify the player you're telling the teleporting to that someone wants to teleport to you, and we tell to ourselves, oh yeah, we want to teleport to this person, and we have a timer of 60 seconds because it says this request will expire in 60 seconds. So this is 60,000 milliseconds. So that's 60 seconds. And in those 6,000 milliseconds, it will check if the last player still exists, if the database still contains the last player, TPA player. And if not, if it is, then we're going to delete it. And we're going to say this request has expired because apparently it didn't teleport. Let's not do, okay, let's do TPA here. TP here, you tell the player that you want them to teleport to you. Once again, you make sure you're not trying to teleport yourself to yourself using equals, compute equals. And if you are, well, tell the user not to teleport to themselves. And if they are not themselves, then we put ourselves into the teleport location for the request. We put our dimension and our block positions, our yaw, and our pitch, and then we notify the user you're trying to get them to teleport to here that to accept the TPA and that the request will expire in 60 seconds. So in 60 seconds, it will check if the TPA last player is still there, exists. If it is, then it will continue. It'll delete whatever it is that is stored, which is dimension, put block positions, yaw, and pitch, and it will tell ourselves and tell the player that the request has fired and ourselves. Can we stop getting murdered in game? I'm gonna set. And let's just do difficulty peaceful. So yeah, and then lastly, we will do our TPA upsub command. First of all, we're gonna check if our TPA has a last player, and if it does, then We'll require this to be successful to run these other commands. And if it is successful, like if it contains a player, then it will teleport the TPA player to you. And it'll tell the TPA player that it's teleporting to you, that they are teleporting to you, and tell yourself that you're teleporting the player that requested to you. And we're gonna delete the last player entry. So this part, if this gets executed within this first 60 seconds, in the TPA command right here, and if it doesn't contain, the rest of these won't get processed. So it won't be able to delete this nor send the request has expired message. Okay. Now, if the database doesn't contain a TPA request, then we check for a TPA here request. And if there's none there, then we tell them we have no pending requests, or you have no pending teleport requests. And if there is, then we teleport them to the last position that was stored in the TPA here command from the other user. And we notify the user that they're being teleporting to the requested location, and then you notify yourself that you're being teleported to the requested location by the player that requested it. And then we delete all these entries. So the last player, the dimension, the block positions, the yaw pitch, and yeah, that's it. So yeah. So a quick demonstration would be for me to teleport real quick. So let me do time set day. So this player here is test subject, and this is my account. So we're gonna teleport to the test subject. Then, oh, this is lagging really bad. We could teleport up SEP, and I get teleported, right? So yeah, now we're gonna request my main character to teleport to this location, and then and if I type upsep, I got teleported to here. Now, if we do a TPA and then we teleport to the test subject, and it'll say this will expire in 60 seconds. Man, I should have not placed the timer for 60 seconds, but it's okay. Speed this up, aren't we? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it hasn't been 60 seconds, but I think the previous command executed. Regardless, it is very funny. But there it is. It doesn't say try to execute the command twice. So yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching. Bye.